is Sori, and I am a third-year PhD student in the Ecology and Evolutionary Biology program. I was born in Korea, but I grew up in South Africa. And now I study the origin of complexity of life.
Okay, so the reason why I came, in a way, I feel like it was destiny. Like I was very young, I was always interested in logic and like concepts that we use in science, but I was never interested in like nature or biology. I wasn't a child that like went outside and like explored. But in my undergrad, part of a research project, and I really liked the process of coming up with a hypothesis and predictions and like testing those predictions. It was like a very interesting world that like I had never encountered before, or at least like I wanted to encounter, but I did not know how to do it formally. And so I did a master's project, and that is when I met my supervisor who worked on the origin of death. Origin of death, and how death is a vital part of life because death evolved from properties of life. And so, you know, it was also like very philosophical questions of like how everyone wishes to avoid death and yet you cannot because life is death. And from then onwards, I was just like very hooked onto this whole concept of origin of life, origin of complexity. I love grad school. I'm not saying that it was easy in the beginning, but I feel like I would have had the same issues if I went into industry. I don't think this was a problem of grad school. I think this was about personal development. And so I would have had to go through these like troubles and this journey, like regardless of no matter what I did. The benefit of grad school is that you are working on the project that you want. I am very happy with my financial situation. It's not like I'm not going to be rich because of the salary of grad school, but it pays for my rent and it pays for like my travels. I think it's very difficult to answer this because of the cultural background. Like in Korea, PhD students do not get paid at all. PhD students pay for their own school fees, their own like living expenses. There is no concept of a living stipend. I know it's not fair, but I keep comparing my life to them. And so when I compare my life to them, I am very fortunate in the sense that like I don't have to pay for my school fees. But if I think about other students that are not from a privileged background, then I completely agree that like the salary we're getting right now is unfair because we cannot save $3,000 for emergency funds. Like that is just impossible on our salary. We honestly work 40 plus hours a week. And so whatever the rate is, I think we should be paid for the entire 40 hours. And so if we fixed that problem, I feel like that's like a more constructive solution rather than just increasing the rate.
How many hours are you being paid right now?
20.
20. So you
Yeah.
want that to be increased?
Yeah, to like